Winter has come. It's cold and dark, so it is time to wrap yourself in a blanket, drink some hot chocolate and rewatch couple or few movies. Or maybe replay some game. But why? Soon enough reboots of those movies and sequels of those games will come up. And then I understood that this nostalgic mood of mine is greatly influenced by someone. Greetings. Nostalgia is a disgusting word. Reminds of some old song and an advertising of some kind. But today we are gonna talk about it, this nostalgia, and how the money is being made of it. I would rather even say not of it, but of our fears and the need for cozy hugs of warm memories. I do understand, we're all humans. We are all tired of working, studying, driving, and communicating with people. And here Escriva wants to show you an unpleasant point of view on a product you do love so much. Yes, product, exactly. And doesn't matter if you bought it or pirated. If it's in circulation, then it's of a value. Take a look on GOG, Good Old Games site. They're alright. Or look at the Shoddycast YouTube channel. They just got million subscribers, and I'm one of them. Just take some time to listen to me. I am not willing to make you boycott next Indiana Jones movie, or even worse, Star Wars. It's not my intention. In contrary, I'm a big fan of both franchises, and I'm guilty of spending some time in the pixel fields of a 90s games from time to time, or rewatching whole movie franchise, for instance. And I don't give a damn that nostalgia was considered a sickness once, and that our brains got properties of deleting negative memories, leaving pleasant ones. That is actually a self-delusion, and it doesn't even matter that nostalgia has long ago become a power tool of marketing. We're all willing to bear with this sick delusional state of ours on which companies are majorly profiting, and all of it because of it being a safety valve of ours. This cozy soft corner where everything is known for a long time, understood and interpreted. Why do you think movie theories are so popular? Everyone is interpreting known franchise on his own. Everyone is ready to defend his vision of a lovable picture. We are all watching the same, yet we are all seeing it differently. So why am I telling you all of this? Remember berries from South Park? I remember such berry that is constantly mentioning pleasant memories. And once again, I acknowledge the genius of South Park creators. Member berries are a great display of a modern society. Remember those properties of a brain that are deleting bad memories and placing pleasant ones in their place? I remember. So, if I remember the product, I will buy it and its prequels, sequels, remakes and spin-offs. Marketing managers have long ago mastered this member-berry field. So, be happy to consume known product. And not only nostalgia is an instrument in their hands, cultural cyclicity is also present. But more on that later. And I wouldn't even begin this conversation if not for the Mr.Robot series. Yes, it's composed of recognizable feats, and it's also being ridiculed in South Park already, in full. But that's not the point. Just social protest and so-called revolution have become same feats of marketers as nostalgia, and these two are well blended in Mr.Robot. And that's too much. I do agree with displays of revolution and the change of political regimes in such franchises like Pirates of Caribbean or Star Wars, but building a TV series about modern revolution through recognizable feats, that's just a kick in the balls. Thus, concept of modern revolution is being sublimated by a TV series, making it look not as sex, but as a self-pleasuring, and becoming same laugh at it all and forget product as South Park itself. I will someday make a video about Mr.Robot, but for now let's talk about different side of nostalgia and its picturing. I will share with you some thoughts that I got during watching this series. Actually, not only this one, but also a Westworld movies Nerve and Ex Machina, and also a music in this product. There is one common theme in all of those works mentioned above: fear of technologies and the way they changed our lives. Some 25 years ago, cell phone was considered as a gimmick. Personal computer was just making first steps to move aside TV in our routine, and Skype technologies were treated as spy gadgets belonging to James Bond world. I'm not gonna tell you what's going on today. You can see it in your everyday life. More so, it is your everyday life. A completely different world than it was when we were growing up, and it's changing too fast. And even if we are not acknowledging that and are being happy about using gifts of a digital age, still the nostalgic overtone in our posts and browsing history, our everyday choices are unmasking us. And marketers have long ago discovered this weakness of ours. We have all got this nostalgia sickness. Member, buyer. Sequels, reboots, and parasiting on an old ideas. We are stuck in 80s and 90s. If I will hear again in some Project 80s electronic music, I'll just blast. And you know why 80s exactly? First of all, shift of the generations and nostalgia of a childhood, of course. But second thing, nostalgia of a time when digital century was just developing, was fully under our control, clear and understandable, and overall cheerful, because we had this anticipation of an upcoming better world. But now we can already see how it did turn out to be. Millions of anonyms, lacking personal responsibility, constantly provoking collective unconscious. There are positive examples, of course, yet at this moment it seems like very soon all we are going to do is selling each other ideas of consumption. Go watch this movie, check out this game, take a closer look on this car, not that one, make a pre-order. World of marketers, where in some 50 years or so only the poorest ones, or robots, will be working in the real sector of economy, and we are already afraid of one of those groups, judging by products we consume. And it is already happening. Real sector of economy has long ago shifted to poor countries, and all the golden billion is concentrating its efforts is selling each other portions of memories. This is a self-delusional win-win situation. We are all dignifying our memories to use them as oxygen masks, whilst the plane of our civilization is rapidly losing altitude. You and I, we are Mr. Robot. But not in the sense of some kind of revolution, but in the sense of consumption. We are being programmed through a sick nostalgic perception of this world. Nostalgia being C++ of ours, and cyclicity being our reboot. Do something new in your life. Step out of your comfort zone. Down with the memories. Don't eat member berries, it was a Skriva. And remember to subscribe. Become a member. You member?